All right, Tim, thanks for your patience. The BRZ that you ordered obviously isn't your first choice of color, right?
Yes, it is.
And obviously it's equipped just the way you want it
It is.
equipped. And the only reason I say that, Tim, is there's no such thing as a good deal on the wrong car. So I want to make sure that we're on the right car, but because you ordered this one, it is. Now, I want to remind you all the other stuff that comes with the BRZ. I mean, you drove the BRZ. I mean, you know what it is, but there's a whole lot more to it than just that vehicle, okay? First thing, you're going to get a 36-month, 36,000-mile comprehensive warranty. And what that means is you're not pulling any money out of your pocket for the foreseeable future for an automobile repair, okay? You're also going to get a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. Now, that means you're not pulling any big money out of your pocket anytime soon, or probably forever, quite frankly, but the powertrain's covered. And let me mention something about the powertrain. Chances of the engine failing, the transmission failing, the drive axle failing, they're slim. But let me tell you what does fail. Head gaskets fail, and so do rear main seals. Now, those are about 50 cents each. However, to replace them is about $1,500 because you have to take the engine apart. So all that's covered. Roadside assistance. I don't know if you've got roadside assistance right now through your physical damage insurance. A lot of people do. Some people have it on their mobile phone. Some people pay Allstate or AAA. If you do, quit paying them, because for the next 3 years, 36,000 miles, you've got it coming from Subaru. That's about close to a $200 value. All right. You're also going to get 4 months of Sirius radio on Subaru. All right. Is it a lot of money? No, it's $52, and $52 is $52. You're going to get 2 years, 24,000 miles worth of routine maintenance. Those are oil changes and tire rotations. That will save you, over this period of time, $320. Okay? The roadside assistance is $180. The Sirius radio is $52. You're also going to get an 8-year, 80,000-mile emissions warranty. That covers all the emission stuff that the government mandates that every factory put on the vehicle. You're going to get a 5-year unlimited corrosion warranty. So there's a lot of value here. Okay, a lot of people overlook this. Okay, but it all comes with the price of the vehicle. Now, here are the numbers. If you remember, the MSRP was $29,595. We have discounted $1,116. We love your vehicle. We're going to buy it for $20,000. And not only that, 20,000 times 7% is $1,400 you're not going to pay the state of Georgia because you were smart enough to trade that vehicle in. Okay? You got your taxes and fees here. Here's your balance to finance. All right? Now, I've done this 3 different ways. One way, 4 different ways, another way. This is your cash down. You told me you don't want to put anything down. That's fine. Okay, we're going to do it your way. However, if you don't like the payments in this column, you can always add cash to reduce your payments. When you add cash, your payment goes down, your equity build goes faster. And quite frankly, it's not a bad idea, but you do it any way you want to. Now, I've given you 4 terms. Don't let this scare you, all right? But we're one of the few Subaru stores in the city that would even show you a 36-month payment. Why do I show you a 36-month payment? Because if you've got the ability to write that check, you build equity way faster, which gives you the freedom to trade or sell it sooner without any negative equity, okay? You pay it off quicker, you get the title sooner. You also save yourself a lot of money. How much money? I'll tell you in just a second. Now you go down to 72 months. This payment at $677 to $692 is obviously way more comfortable than up to a payment that's almost $1,200. It's not only more comfortable, it's also more flexible. All right, you can pay this off early without any prepayment penalty, gain many of the same benefits I just showed you up here, but you just do it in your own time frame. You get a raise, get a bonus, inherit some money, win some lottery money, whatever. You can pay it off sooner There's no crime to do that. But obviously the payment's more comfortable. And these right here are sort of the best of both worlds. They're both lower than it would be here, both a little bit higher than it would be down here, but you save money, you pay it off sooner, and you build equity faster. Now, the difference in carrying charges between this one and this one, $7,000. So if you chose the 36-month term, you would save $7,000. You can also save money by picking the 72-month term. Just pay it off early. Do it in your own time frame. Tim, which one of these makes the most sense to you? Put a little check mark by it, then okay this down here, and we'll get your new BRZ ready for delivery. Now, say, gee, Steve, even at 72 months, that payment's too high.
That's, I mean, yeah. You know, what I'm comfortable is, you know, remember when I told you it's right around $500. I don't think I can go any higher than that.
Well, Tim, I understand. First of all, the payment for your new BRZ is not, let's use the low side here, is not $677, okay? The payment for your new BRZ is $610. Now, you're probably looking at me like I got four eyes, like what's going on? Well, the $67 difference there is created by the negative equity in your trade-in, okay? You ask us to pay it off, and we're glad to do that for you. However, if you want to lower your payment by $67, just go ahead and write a check for $3,772, and that'll drop the payment all the way down to $610. Which way would you rather have us do it? You write the check for $3,772, or us pay your vehicle off?
Steve, you know, I don't want to put any money down, so.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So then I would need your okay right there, and you'll have to live with $677. Object again.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing the discount here, $1,100. It doesn't seem like a lot of money coming off the car.
Well, the margins that the factories build into new cars these days shrinks every single year. 5 years ago, when you bought the car, whatever car you bought, I promised the margin was significantly bigger, and the discount may have been bigger too. As a percentage, though, this is a magnificent discount. All right, so I'll need your okay right there.
Keep going.
Keep going. Say, Steve, I don't want to make a $677 payment.
It's a lot of money, and you know what? Honestly, I feel like if I called around, maybe I could get a better, maybe a stronger rebate, you know, from another dealership.
Well, the rebates won't change, okay? Those come from Subaru. Those are all consistent, all right? That's not going to change. The 24-month maintenance, that's not going to change. You know, I mean, we talked about this earlier today. The reason you're here is you checked other Subaru stores, you checked other sites. You did your homework. You know that we'll sell a car for as little as anybody in the city of Atlanta. All right? I appreciate that. But I got a feeling the payment's sticking in your craw, isn't it?
It's a huge part of it. You know, it's can't live past that.
Look, I understand. If you didn't question the payment, you wouldn't be a normal human being. All right? So we don't have a problem with that. Other than the payment, though, if we can get the payment right for you, nothing else stops you from taking the BRZ home today, correct?
Certainly on the table.
Okay. Look, you don't want to do it. You want to drive the BRZ, make no mistake about that, but what you don't want to do is write a $677 check to Subaru Credit or whatever bank ends up buying the deal. You don't want to do that. But let me tell you what happens if you do. First of all, you're not going to pay $677 a month for the BRZ. Okay? You write the check for $677. It'll go to a lender, but you're not paying $677 because after 72 months, when you make that last payment, and by the way, when you do that, if you come by here, I will buy you a bottle of champagne if you're a drinker, all right? What comes back in the mail to you after you've made your last payment?
I'll get the title.
You'll get the title. It's got a title right now, but right now the title's got a lien on it, okay? It's got Subaru Gwinnett, and we probably floor planned it with Subaru Finance, so it's got a lien. It's going to have a lien on it when you leave here in the new BRZ. But after 72 months, it's only going to have Tim's name on the title. But the question I've got for you is this BRZ, which is a $30,000 vehicle, recognizing that Subarus hold their value better than any other make out there right now. If you take decent care of it, if you maintain it as it should be maintained, you don't crash it, you don't trash it, what do you suspect that vehicle will be worth in 6 years?
6 years, gosh. Maybe 15 grand.
Okay? So in 15 years, in 6 years, you're driving your BRZ free and clear. You've got the title. It's worth $15,000. And by the way, what you can do with that title is not unlike what you can do with a share of stock. Could you trade it?
Yeah.
Could you sell it?
Yeah.
And could you borrow against it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do one more calculation here. If we take $15,000, people texting me in the middle of selling a car. $15,000, we divide that by the term of the loan, 72, that equals $208. Now, what that means is when you write the $677 check, Tim, $208 of that is flowing straight back to your title, okay? Which means 964, which means the net payment, what you're going to pay to actually drive the BRZ, is $469. Look, everybody knows that cars and trucks depreciate, but not everybody understands there's a savings element to every single car payment that you make. And because you're buying the BRZ, the percentage of that car payment that is coming back to you is huge. Tell me that $469 on a net basis makes sense to you. And when it does, okay, that right there.
Yeah.
Okay, now, by the way, this only works if Mr. Morales can write a check for $677.
Right.
Okay? If I've got him on too much car, nothing is going to help me. Okay?
Sure.
So, that's really job one when you meet a customer. I mean, and remember, everybody wants everything. Find out what they're willing to pay for.